The families of some of the victims killed in last week's deadly Hong Kong high-rise inferno gathering Monday morning at a makeshift memorial. Monday marked the 5th day since the blaze broke out. Rescue crews are still finding bodies within the 7 burnt towers. They say at this time, more than 150 people are confirmed dead and at least 30 remain missing.
Some of the bodies have turned into ash. We might not be able to locate all of the missing individuals.
While holding back tears and standing beside images of the charred housing units, officials updated the timeline of their recovery work.
Based on current progress, I hope to conclude the investigation and evidence collection operation in 3 weeks.
Authorities are still trying to pinpoint exactly what caused the fire, which they say is the worst to have hit the region in more than 100 years. 14 people have been taken into custody, 13 of whom are being investigated on suspicion of manslaughter by way of gross negligence. Most of them are consultants, contractors, and workers connected to the complex's construction project. Officials are accusing them of buying and using materials that were not fire safe.
The speed of the fire is not normal. We believe that the protective mesh and the styrofoam are the cause of the fire.
The apartment buildings were surrounded by bamboo scaffolding and covered in a green mesh material to protect those on the ground from falling debris. The Hong Kong government says it's now tested more than 20 samples of that mesh, and 7 did not meet fire retardant standards.
We found that many of the samples that can be easily obtained by hand are more qualified. Some of the samples that are far from reach are more likely to be unqualified. We will continue to obtain more.
The city's corruption commissioner says the mesh was damaged during a July typhoon and that the group in charge replaced it with non-compliant netting. He alleges that workers only wrapped the ground floors of the building with the fire-safe mesh, thinking that's where inspectors would look if they came knocking, and used the unsafe netting for the rest of the structures to cut costs. A corruption probe into 12 of those arrested has now been launched. For City News, I'm Karling Donoghue.